We get the horns up for King Snake Jake and the band Vision of Disorder, or aka V.O.D. I don't know a lot from this band, but I do know that they were like that mid-90s, late 90s hardcore, played a lot of shows with straight edge bands and stuff. I knew a couple of straight edge bands in the 90s, and they were doing shows with V.O.D. and 25 to Life and a lot of that hardcore hate breed and all that. So I'm assuming they're going to be kind of in the hardcore family. We're going to learn about Vision of Disorder, and then we're going to listen to the song Elements. I like to say Elements, it's Element. But for King Snake Jake. So let's learn about this band, then we go for it. Vision of Disorder. They got 48,876 monthly listeners to the Spotify account. Top 5 jams, you say. Living to Die. 4.9 million plays. The song we are doing here today, Element, 1.4 million plays. Southbound, 405,000 plays. You got Suffer, that's got 314,000 plays. And Through My Eyes. The last 4 and 5 and 3 came from that record right there, Vision of Disorder, the self-titled. Since we're talking albums, kids, let's look into the albums and see. This is the first record from the band, Vision of Disorder, self-titled, 1996. You got Imprint, 1998. You got For the Bleeders, 1999. From Bliss to Devastation, that's a great title. 2001, The Cursed Remain Cursed. I like that. 2014, you got Steel and Razed to the Ground, 2015. Is that it for them? Have they called it a day? Do they do anything anymore? All this can be put in the comments below. Now we're going to look into the related artists for this band. There might be a bit of straight edge. There's going to be a lot of hardcore. It's going to be a lot of that stuff. What other bands? There was Uklavamak and Snapcase and yeah, all of that kind of stuff. So let's see if they're on here. Downset. I know them. I saw them with the Deftones once. Band we've been doing a lot of on this channel lately, and going to be doing more of Candiria. And then right here, Snapcase. E-Town Concrete, All Out War. I've heard some of that stuff. Indecision, Turmoil, that was another one. I came in my turmoil shirt, I'm going to leave in my turmoil shirt. Ringworm, they just released a brand new video this week, I think. Earth Crisis. Yeah, I remember them. Orange 9mm, I saw them with Clutch. Marauder, we've done on the channel. And Biohazard. The Biohazard original guys just got back together. The original lineup. The one that I saw with Machine Head and Slayer on that infamous tour. Now what we're going to do is look into what? What are we going to do? Yes, we're going to look into the bio. And then we're going to get into that song. So you're going to say, oh, thank God he's done talking now. But I still talk during the song sometimes. You got an image here, and it's of 4 guys. And they're saying, you know, two of them are tired on their butts. They got to sit down on the bench. The guy says, I'm going to stand on the bench, cross my arms. The other guy says, I'm going to stand in front of you guys all, right? And they're in an old cemetery, and they're dug a grave. They say, Shane, get in there, 'cause we're just going to dump some dirt on you. Long Island, New York's. Oh, Long Island, New York's Vision of Disorder. Build a large local following with its intense, social aware blend of hardcore and thrash metal, leading to a contract with Roadrunner Records distributed Super Soul label. Guitarist Matt Baumbach and Mike Kennedy formed the band in 1992 with vocalist lyricist Tim Williams and drummer Brendan Cohen and bassist Mike Fleischman. Fleischman quickly left the band, which performed without a bass player and achieved a measure of local success due to their energetic live show, at which point Fleischman returned. He wanted to see how the gigs went first. He's like, all right, you guys go play. Oh, that looks good. Okay, I'll come back. Let's see. Fleischman returned. Their first break came in 1995 when they had a track featured on a New York Hardest compilation and released a 7-inch entitled Still. Their self-titled debut release was 1996. Imprint followed 2 years later. In 1999, the group resurfaced with For Bleeders. So there you go. No more reading, no more talking, more time to listen now, okay? It's time to listen, and we're going to do it. Element. King Snake Jake, he says, you got to do the song Element. We're going to do it now. This is the titty pie. Give you a taste. Here we go. Oh, yeah. I was watching a documentary on the New York hardcore scene. Well, I like the sound of that. Wow! I should have listened to Vision of Disorder. A little bit of that kind of sounded like the Offspring guy. I know, don't hit me. Don't hurt me. Drummer's great. Definitely a lot more technical on the late 90s hardcore from the... I like that. He's got a good growl on him, but he's got a good singy voice. That's nice. There you go. I like it. Everything sounds good too. It's a great mix. I'm going to listen to more of this. No more compromise. I'm going to go listen to more of that. Yeah, I watched a great documentary on the New York hardcore scene. And what was that place called? Jesus, now I forget the name of the club. And they all went there and hung out, and all those bands kicked off, and all the good ones, the crossover, all that shit happened. My brains at my age just turned to garbage and shit. And I can watch this and go, oh yeah, okay, yeah. I see what's going on. I know the bands and all that. And then it just shits right out of my head. And I go, yeah, I don't know what's going on anymore. What is that? Can you get in the comments and tell me? Most important part of my videos is where you get in the comments below and tell me everything you know and love about Vision of Disorder. Okay, you get down there and you tell me what you think. King Snake Jake will be down there. He'll be telling you what he thinks. Okay, good, great, fantastic. Shane, I'm going to set you on a journey, a sentimental journey of everything V.O.D, aka Vision of Disorder. I am a huge fan of this band. I love them. I own all the records. They're all signed by the band, by the way. Am I right about the bass player? He heard him do a couple live shows and they were kicking ass. And they went, all right, guys, I'll be in the band now. If you want me to, I will. I'll be in it if you want. All-time favorite album, all-time favorite songs, videos to check out. I'd be interested in that. And if you saw him live, who did you see him with? Remember Botch? There was Botch and Would you put 801 King 810? That's kind of hip hop. That's Detroit kind of hardcore or something, right? Or you could say not good, not great. Shane, don't want it, don't need it. It was too damn heavy. It scared the kids. It rattled the dishes on the floor. They're shattered. You owe me $15 because they were Dixie plates. So technically they didn't shatter on the floor, but you still owe me. Don't want it, don't need it, never going to listen to it again. All of that can be put in the comments below, don't you know? If you want to see your request on this channel, very simple and easy. All you got to do is hit one of them links in the description below, or put your request in the comments. If you're down there talking about vision of disorder, whatever you want to talk about, and you put a request down there, it doesn't have to be for this band. It can be for any band. But if I see it, like it, and we haven't done it, you'll know because I'll hit it with a heart and tell you I'm going to do your request. Then you sit back, you wait, and at some point in the near future, somewhere in the future, you will see your request here on the channel, okay? Swinging out. King Snake Jake, yeah, you've done it. Vision of disorder.